Hey, hi Sudhanshu. It's wonderful to have you complete 13 years, and I was remembering the day that you actually joined us from campus. So, how do you reflect back on your journey so far from the campus time to now, 13 years later?
Hi Sid, yeah, it's actually been amazing. 13 years have passed, I don't even realize that. It's been such an exciting time all this while. I joined as an analyst, as you know.
Yeah.
I was an individual contributor. Now I am the CEO of this business. It's been fantastic. Genpact Analytics actually provides you that kind of opportunity. It's such a place where you are learning every day. And this is that industry which has got its landscape changing almost every day.
Yeah.
And that gives you that opportunity to learn, to change your skill sets, and it always keeps you on your toes. So it's been actually a fantastic journey, to be honest. And when I joined, I never thought, it never crossed my mind that, okay, one day I have to be a CEO of this business or whatever. And to be honest, it was at that point in time never on the mind that you got to stay these many years actually in one organization, because it's in today's time not so very common and trivial.
Yeah, that's true.
But then the kind of culture that we have, the kind of learning opportunities that we get, the kind of excitement that is there, the kind of environment, ecosystem that is there all across, it kind of motivates you every day. You won't believe, every single day when I wake up, I think there's a new challenge there,
Yeah.
which you're really longing to go for. And you know what? You've been here for that long as well, and you probably have had a similar experience.
Yeah, that's true.
You've done so many roles as well, and this company and this particular industry actually provides you that opportunity. So what's your thought actually on that?
So that's very interesting because we started almost same time, and I think you went ahead and wanted to build your competency in a given area, and you focused on that. You went ahead and actually ran that path, and as we know, you are the business CEO, and that's a great example for a lot of young people to invest themselves in competencies that they want to excel in and continue to build it. My story is a little more different. I represent a set of people who generally get excited with newer things and different things. So obviously, as you know, I picked up the analytical skills over time. I developed some interest in supply chain. I moved out to do something else in quality. Then I went back to doing very different, which is HR and hiring. And I continued to build different experiences over time. And I think, as you can see, and you rightly said it, is that the opportunity that you get in Genpact Analytics is fabulous, because if you're good enough to do what you do in the current jobs, then opportunities to do variety of things. You can actually pick up your next roles very quickly. You get exposure with a lot of new young leadership across the board. Fairly entrepreneurial, as you know, right? So we get to experience independence in our jobs, and that's kept me excited all the time, because the learning, the independence, the challenge, and just working with some of the brightest people around keeps us excited.
Absolutely. So, I mean, it's interesting that you point that out, that I actually went ahead in one particular stream. To be honest, actually, there was always a whole lot of variety.
Yeah.
And this is what Genpact Analytics offers you. So you have so many industries that one caters to. You've got the banking, financial services, you've got the insurance, you've got the capital market. Then you've got the totally opposite end of the spectrum, the whole manufacturing and industrial, which in itself represents almost 100 industries today. You've got the CPG, you've got the life sciences, healthcare. So these elements actually kind of challenge you every day and provide you new opportunity. And the industry landscape has also been changing.
Yeah, that's true.
Now top it up with the artificial intelligence and neural network and those kinds of changes in the landscape in the whole analytics industry per se.
Yeah.
you actually have such an exciting and interesting opportunity.
I agree with you. I think one of the things I keep talking to young people who are joining us every year and every second month.
Well, you are young as well.
Yeah, I know. So is about that. This is literally like a university where you actually are working with multiple departments, multiple functional areas. You work with some of the best logos on the client sides. You work with some of the best companies in the world within Genpact. It's such a great exposure to be exposed to such great talent externally and learn something really unique. And I think it's a fabulous place from a learning standpoint, right? Because you get to expose yourself to some of the best people in the world through our clients' relationships.
Yeah, and it was just a few days back that I was at NASCOM and we were having some discussion around that how the entire landscape of talent is changing with the advent of technology. And I actually had a lot of discussion around how at our company, at Genpact Analytics, we have a perfect blend of two.
Yeah, that's true.
We, over a period of time, actually have tried to automate with robotics, with neural networks, with artificial intelligence, so many things. But what it has helped to is move us up the value chain in terms of what our analysts have to provide. There's a whole lot of insight that our clients are looking for.
Yeah.
And that's what we actually provide.
Yeah.
So it was a panel of really esteemed folks from universities, from US universities, as well as from a few chief executives from other companies. And I think a lot of them do really acknowledge that the industry has come a long way. It has got a huge future as well because it's changing. And then our company has been a pioneer. We actually started analytics 15 years back. But then I must say the landscape of analytics 15 years back, and I've been here 13 years, more than 13 years,
Yeah.
has been very different from what it is now.
It's a fabulous.
It's getting
fabulous-
exciting every single day.
It's very exciting. I think for people just to be on this journey, get exposed to newer dimensions of business. It's amazing that people have opportunities now to go on different assignments. These are global roles now. They can actually work out of different locations, and the future is so bright for the analytics, resource. So in my mind, future is in analytics, and I think anyone joining Genpact will obviously benefit from the exposure that we provide them, and long term, obviously, they will gain from that exposure. So it's a fabulous ride in my mind.
And absolutely, and you know the satisfaction that you get. So we were talking to one of the companies in the aviation industry, and for last few years we've been working with them. We have provided them with more than $5 billion of business impact. We have moved their metric.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what kind of satisfaction an analyst gets when actually he or she stands in front of the customer, a very senior stakeholder, and says, you know what, I have improved your margins by 140 million today.
Huge.
Huge satisfaction, amazing.
Great. I guess it was fairly good reflective discussion. I think as we see future, I think in my mind, there's so much to do still, and I think I'm looking forward to the future.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's a very great future, very bright one, I believe, and I still feel that it's just the other day I joined. So thanks for actually reminding me that I've been here 13 years.
Time just flies.
Yeah.
Chalo, let's see.